World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. But routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
John Lackey will be on the mound for Game 4. EK, what's the word on him?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the most athletic shortstops in all of the game, Addison Russell comes to mind. He's got a great throwing arm and possesses awesome range. Can go either direction. And besides that, he carries with him some very soft hands. Just a joy to watch.
Rajai Davis.
Rajai Davis started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, you know, this is a guy who's going to come right at you, even when he's got you down in the count 0-2. Right here he's thinking punch out. But this one bites off a little bit too much of that strike zone, and he squanders that advantage in the count by serving up an 0-2 single to the first batter he faces.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anyway.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Lackey comes set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. The location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to first by Lackey, and the runner back safely. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Here it comes, 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The tag gets 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Maddon has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Corey Kluber is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Well, here's a guy trying to make something happen in the very first inning. But I think he got a little carried away with getting his lead over there. It's going to wind up costing him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And you can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Anthony Rizzo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. After 1, no score. Jose Ramirez will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Ramirez.
Lackey's ready. First pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Baez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher, number 50,
Roberto Perez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard toward first. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Batting 8, center fielder, number 30.
Number 30 will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
And here's a breaking ball to start him out. Lackey's ahead, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Ben Zobrist strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
Standing in now, number 40. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Addison Russell takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
Well, that's kind of what makes the hit-and-run play such a gamble. You can see right here on Show Track, this ball's not even in the strike zone. So once the guy at the plate can't make contact, that runner is hung out to dry.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Corey Kluber set to lead off the 3rd. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Lackey gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
We got 3-2 now. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Hayward. Makes the play. 1 away.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Rajai Davis will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job of getting 2 quick outs here, but the key now is to finish off this inning. Don't let these middle of the order guys get a rally going.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Calling for it, Fowler. And that ends the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
John Lackey comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
2 out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Francisco Lindor is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
3-1. Here it is. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. swing and a line drive, but foul. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Settling in now, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Too high, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fowler on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Chris Bryant is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
First baseman
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out there now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Ben Zobrist stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Runners off for second. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Davis is there. 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Number 40 stands in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Roberto Perez walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Number 30 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lackey at an even 70 pitches now in the outing. And he misses again. 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here. 2-0.
Lackey looks in. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Corey Kluber is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And this is up and in, ball 1. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Still 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. Halfway home, still no score. Addison Russell comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Lindor scoops it up, throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So one away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Lays off 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Javier Baez will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
And you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning, so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
John Lackey did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Well, a pretty productive at-bat last time, like you said, Matt. But right here with 2 outs, we're going to have to see if he can maybe find a gap and drive in a run.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble. But not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The 1-2 pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Rajai Davis will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Jason Kipnis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Well, I think if we're playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly. But you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag. And that's going to go down as an E6.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Shoots this one to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know, they're scoring this one a base hit, but I'm not so sure I agree with that. Here it is again. Really not that tough a play, and you probably should have been able to get 2 on this play, but instead, it skips right by him. And if they're passing out hits like that, give me a bat.
Carlos Santana will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And this is where the Indians just need 1 hit.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Here he comes on 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And now on 3-2. Do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Here comes the payoff pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting.
And this is just a great job of protecting him. You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike zone at all, yet he just reaches out and slaps it into right field.
Jose Ramirez will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
The 0-1 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Here's the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Maddon, and it appears we're going to have a pitching change as that'll end the night for John Lackey. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Travis Wood will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Travis Wood.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out. And now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Ripped down the first base line.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
1 run scores. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Now batting,
Number 30 will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Struck him out, but the damage was done as the inning is over.
So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians 3 and the Cubs nothing. Dexter Fowler will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
On his way to pitch number 75. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Chris Bryant will be next. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, and this is just one of those spots where there's not a guy around that was going to do anything with this location. Here it is, knee high on the inside corner. There was no way for him to pull the trigger on that one.
Chris Bryant will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. But the runner's back easily. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Ben Zobrist will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Indians 3 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Pedro Strop is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Corey Kluber will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Corey Kluber.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Rajai Davis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Ready now, Jason Kipnis. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Francisco Lindor digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Ground ball right side. Baez has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, number 40.
Kluber's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Shot to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. And now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Addison Russell will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
You know, right now he's just holding on to that curveball just a little too long. This is about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, he's going to make it up to second easily.
No one out with a runner at second. Three and one now. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Jason Hayward will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now. Drilled down the line. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Cody Allen will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Javier Baez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
So right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And when he's in a jam, he's going to reach back for a little something extra on that fastball. Boy, that's nice to have in reserve.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Chris Coghlan will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Chris Coghlan.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
2 outs here with a runner at third. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center field number 24,
Dexter Fowler gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. You get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. C.J. Edwards will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
C.J. Edwards.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Jose Ramirez steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that 2-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
throw over to the bag, and the runner back. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Fowler. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Digging in, Roberto Perez, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
One and one. Here it comes. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1 and 2. Here it comes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 54 will come in and pitch now.
For Cleveland. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 54. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 10. Jan.
Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tap foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, He comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Strike called, 2-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Davis is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. And that misses inside, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 40.
Number 40 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Hector Rondon come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Center fielder, number 30.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Rondon looks in. Here's the 0-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Baez is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
For Cleveland, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes will get his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough pitch right there. At 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
A little bit outside. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead.
That bullpen's still going to have to get 3 outs in the bottom of the ninth, but they're going to have a little more breathing room thanks to this swing. This is a mistaken location, and he gets all of it, and that gives them that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the ninth.
Here's Rajay Davis now.
Rajay Davis.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. They're putting that last home run at 419 feet officially. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Tribe. Andrew Miller is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Striding in to start the ninth, Addison Russell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number one.
Jason Hayward will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. To his left, Ramirez. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Everything's going according to plan here in the bottom of the ninth. He's just an out away from wrapping this one up.
Javier Baez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Chisenhall ranging back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Jorge Soler will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jorge Soler.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-2. Good night from Chicago.
Tonight.